Hi there. Today is Tuesday, and well, I got these glasses yesterday when we were out doing our running around and stuff. They're just cheap little reader glasses from Walmart, but they're purple, which is one of my favorite colors, and they've got like roses on the side, which is kind of cool if you can see them. So I think they're kind of cool. So they kind of help me see a little bit better, obviously, since that's what glasses are for. So let's see, today, I was watching some TV. Well, Nathan was watching some TV at first, and then he left, and he went out into the backyard, so I switched it over to a show that I would rather watch. And he was out there for half an hour or so. I had this strange feeling that maybe he was doing something that he shouldn't be doing, that he was staying out there longer than he normally would. But then I realized that he'd only been out there for half an hour. By the time he came in, he'd only been out there for half an hour. And so I was like, well, no, I mean, he's been out for, that length of time before. Not always, but, he has. And so I didn't worry about it. And then he went back outside, and for some reason I went to check to see what he was doing, or to tell him, I don't remember. But anyway, I went to the backyard, and I noticed that the plum tree was laying on the ground again, and that the water hose was spraying water all over the place. And so I went out there, and he had just about drowned the tree. And like I said, it was up out of the ground again, laying on the ground. And he was in the dog tent. Turned off the water, went to try to see what I could do to save the tree. He came out of the tent, and I had him come back in and get me a cup so I could bail all the water out of the hole that the tree was planted in. Stick my arms down into the water and mud up to the elbow so I could maybe get its roots under some dirt. We're going to have to get some more dirt. I need to remember to put that on the list. We need more dirt. Anyway, so I finally got the tree replanted, had the water turned off. I went ahead and watered the other two while I was out there. And he had also filled the dog tent with water. So I dumped that out, put it where it could get dry, came back in, and noticed that the carton of eggs was on the table, and there was one broken egg in it. And the eggs weren't cool anymore. They were pretty much room temperature. So I don't even know when he did that. It was not a great morning. Then he was in a mood the rest of the day, of course, as was I, most likely. We did school, and by the time school was done in the afternoon, it was about 3:30. I don't think we actually started at 3 like we usually do. I think it was more like 3:30, maybe even 4 o'clock. So by the time we finished school, we were both kind of in a better mood. And he was better, I guess, for the rest of the evening. Although he did. I'm sleepy. It's only 11:40 though. He tried to break something. Now I can't even think of what it was. For no reason other than he's a boy. I don't know. I know Haley did the same thing when she was little. I remember asking her, why do you have to tear up stuff? Why do you have to chew on everything? That was her thing. She liked to chew on everything. eventually, she finally stopped destroying stuff. I don't know how long it's going to take Nathan to. I don't know. So, tonight we had sausage and rice for dinner. Usually we have red beans and rice with sausage in it, but I didn't have any beans. So I just did the sausage and the rice. And it was good. Both kids liked it, I think. I know Nate did. My glasses, by the way, already have a scratch on them. I don't know if you can see. It's right. It's on this one. It's like right here. No scratch. Very annoying. I might have to switch them out. I don't know. You probably can't see it. Can you see the scratch? Right there. Yep. Right there by my eyebrow. So yeah, I might have to swap them. For some new ones. Oh, also, speaking of swapping things, we, got a mattress cover for our bed because our old one is all torn up and, worn through. And so, I was the one that got it. The one in the front of the shelf, it was on the bottom shelf, so you couldn't see them very well. I pulled the front one out because it was like open and it was a king. I put it on the floor and I dug to the back of the shelf to get the next one that was behind it. Probably the only one that was behind it. I don't know, maybe there's another one back there, hopefully, because we need to exchange it. Anyway, pulled the one out of the back of the shelf, saw that it wasn't open, put the other one back in where it had been, and just, went along, put it in the cart, bought it. Got home, opened it, spread it down on the bed to fix, to put it on the mattress. It was too small. Looked at the box. It was a queen. So, we need to exchange that. And you know what? I'm not even sure I know where the receipt is anymore. Because I had to go back up there because we left the bag. The pharmacy girl, I don't remember how much of this I mentioned last night. I don't think any of it really. The pharmacy was really annoying. But he was trying to get his prescription. And they didn't get the fax. Finally, the guy at the doctor's office had to call them to tell them what was going on, I guess. Finally got there. And waited for the prescription. Went up and asked him if it was ready yet. One of the prescriptions was ready, but the other one needed prior authorization from the insurance company, which doesn't even pay for prescriptions. So anyway, we were all frustrated about that. And so we went to check out at a register that wasn't at the pharmacy, but the pharmacy girl went over with us. Ended up leaving one of the bags with my glasses in it, and but he also got this socket set that has tiny screwdriver bits in it too. So I had to go back up to Walmart as soon as we got home and realized we didn't have that bag, and stand in line at the service desk. They didn't know where the bag was, so they just told me to go pick the stuff up off the floor and just come back and show it to her. So that's what I did. So now I need to go back and exchange. So I had the receipt, to prove that I had actually bought them. But I didn't expect to need it again for the mattress cover. So, frustrating evening, frustrating day. I'm ready for everyone to just do what they're supposed to do. Speaking of doing what they're supposed to do, the Maytag guy should be here tomorrow. Between 8 and noon to fix my dryer, my 3-week-old dryer that isn't tumbling. Frustrating. So hopefully he'll get here on time. hopefully he will but I mean, come on, it's 3 weeks old. So yeah, frustrating. What else? Anything else? I don't think there's anything else. So yeah, I need to move Nate's bike out of the middle of the living room. I think that's it. I'm tired now. I need to go to bed. Hopefully tomorrow will be less frustrating. Hopefully tomorrow will be awesome. So I will see you tomorrow. Bye!